friends, we gather in the presence of God to give thanks for the gift of marriage.
And I assure you on the promise of God's guarantee that your future will be blessed.
We got married on November 6, 2004 in Athens, Georgia. We both came from very strong families of faith, of real faith in Jesus Christ that was critical to what was to come.
With my dream girl, I seem to be.
I was the neurosurgeon on call. One of those vascular malformations, a very large one, had ruptured. And basically there were two options. One option was not to do any aggressive measurements, in which case she would have died. The risk of the surgery was that we could save her life, but because of the amount of damage that the bleeding had produced, there was a good chance that she would never recover any of her superior mental functions, that she would be disabled severely. But it was an option, and it was the only chance of saving her life.
And the surgeon came out just haggard looking. So he said we had to go and basically scrape her brainstem in order to just give her possible chance to survive this.
As I left in the stretcher, I lost consciousness, and I wouldn't wake up again for over 2 months.
And they had removed over half of Catherine's cerebellum, and in the process they had to sacrifice most of the intracranial nerves on her right side.
You know what, you're going to have to say that for me again.
I couldn't really process what had happened to me. 11 surgeries. I'm deaf in one ear. I'm partially blind in one eye. Obviously, my face is paralyzed on one side. My shoulder is partially dislocated. I cannot walk very well. I'm very grateful for Jay and my family, because I think if I would have felt like I was alone, it would have been too much.
And a friend invited Catherine to be a part of community Bible study sort of around that same time when we were coming back to our old lives.
I think there's always such power in hearing others' stories and recognizing you are not alone. And in the CBS context, we can hear those stories, champion those stories, and listen to what others think about the Word of God.
For our family, community Bible study has meant healing. It's meant spiritual growth. It's meant a renewed sense of who God is in and through different seasons of life.
What community Bible study has done for me is to instill a deeper movement of hope in my life.
We're on a journey of finding out who we are post-stroke, what God is doing through the story of our lives. You know, we still doubt, and there's fears, and there's pain, and through our experience, my faith has grown exceedingly to see that at the end of the day, control is kind of an illusion. Catherine's scars may be the most beautiful thing about her, not necessarily her physical ones, but the fact that she has gone through hell and has come out on the other side smiling. And it's sort of a crooked smile now, but it's a beautiful smile, and it's a real smile. And it's a smile that shouldn't be here, frankly, but it is.